You know, A.J. Hawk was a no-nonsense guy. He was very focused on what he could do to master his skills, to do what he had to do at his position, and then he was the ultimate team guy. You know, it wasn't about him, it was about Buckeye defense, it was about Ohio State as a team.
To me, A.J. Hawk is, as a football player, tenacious, physical, one of the best linebackers I've ever seen in person.
I think A.J. was just a guy that he wanted to go out there and just play football and be away from everything else, and didn't want attention, didn't want all that. He just wanted to go play, and I think his personality reflects that. You know, to me, he was a great leader because he led by example.
And he was just so businesslike, so methodical, so focused. He wanted to be good at everything. He wanted to be good in the classroom, he wanted to be good in the field, in the weight room, in the community. You know, A.J. Hawk is one of those guys, if you had everyone that you coached like A.J., those gray hairs would never show up.
When he's played, you know, this long in the NFL, as a guy that came underneath him, you kind of want to match what he does in his career. You're trying to play as long as he does. You're trying to just kind of represent Ohio State well at the NFL level, and I think he's done that. Talk about such a historic franchise in the Green Bay Packers as well, and the players that have played there. And the kind of guy A.J. is that I'm sure he has no idea that he even broke the all-time tackling record. He doesn't care. He just wants to win football games. And so he's always a guy, whether he had 4 tackles or 18, if the team won, he was happy.
You know, the mark of someone is that if they can sustain excellence, and for him to do it over the course of time in such a physical venue, in such a physical game, playing a physical position, for him to be able to do it year after year after year, you know, the mark of someone who breaks a record like that is that they were tough. You know, that the things, he might have been hurting now and then, but he was going to be there for his team, and you know, so proud of what he's done.
As someone who's looked up to you for a long time in college and in the NFL, just want to say congratulations.
It's a testament to who you are, how hard you work. As I've told you before, you epitomize a saying that my dad always said to me that stuck with me my whole life: still waters run deep. You don't say a whole lot, you just do by your actions, and we appreciate that here more than you know.
You're a great athlete, great player, great teammate. And the one thing I just want to say is congratulations. But not only that though, you're a great husband, you're a great father, you're a great friend, and I really appreciate you.
I just want to take a minute to congratulate you for becoming the all-time tackler in Green Bay Packer history. I'm sure there's a lot more to come.
AJ, congrats on breaking the record for all-time tacklers for the Packers. You're the man, a stud, and I'm glad you're on my team.
You're the ultimate pro. You've been a joy to coach. The way you and Laura represent our organization, it's truly been a true blessing. So I just want to say congratulations, but also I really appreciate what you're doing with the Buckeye Cruise for Cancer. So God bless, enjoy the evening, and once again, congratulations.